down. Come on down and tap us in NQ. If you want to scalp, guys, I mean the 120 area is handing out 10 points nonstop. Just keep it tighter SL on this one because if it loses 120, it can get it's gonna drop 10 points pretty much instantly. So I know it's boring. I know it's boring, but trading isn't meant to be super duper exciting, especially during the low volume hours. There's London close. The Brits are now at the pub. Let's see if retail can take over for the lunch hour. Waiting for 111, and then we will see the reaction. Yep, I'm right there with you. Want to see this healthy pullback. I want the 90 area more, but at this point, I'm willing to just get tapped in. But yeah, I mean, if you took that 120, I mean, you 10, 20, 30, 50 points every candle, 10 points. All right, back to 120. I feel like I'm watching, tennis just back and forth. All right, is 120 gonna hold? What do we think, guys? Is it gonna hold? Yeah, I don't know why I have it there. I should probably delete it actually. Should probably clean this up now that I look at it. Oh, come on. Did that not get tapped in? Wow. You guys see that? But no, no, I don't. I don't pay attention to forex. I used to trade forex for a little bit. All right, quick reaction. That's what we wanted. Now we bulls need to get past 120. If bulls cannot get past 120, this is going to go down to our next entry. But that was instant money. Could have taken $75 in 5 seconds. So this is what I was talking about, guys. Like we got that instant knee jerk reaction. We could have taken $7,500 in 5 seconds, which is insane money for the time we're in the trade. All right, there's TP1, guys. Let's see if we can get some juice on this. Let's see if we can pump this out. So TP1 is hit. Now we want to see if we can claim the 20 area. It's going to be a little fight here. We want to see a nice push out. I'd love to see 30. Love to see 30. I'm going to take a couple off at 30. See if we can, oh, don't tell me it's not going to hit. We'll get it. We'll get it, guys. Have faith. But yeah, easy money. Easy, quick money, guys. If you're in that, feel free to take it or see if we're going to get the breakout. All right. So 20 points trimmed. We are cooking, guys. We are cooking. Let's go ahead and get rid of this buy limit for the second one. It's no longer valid, but play is complete. That is how you scalp this like consolidation area, guys. I mean, that was 200 something dollars in less than a minute. That's how you play. I call this crap. This is how you play this crap, basically. It doesn't get much better than that. Now we're just going to see if we get a breakout or not. And we know that this area is strong resistance. So we just want to see if we're in at the right time and the price is going to go our way. But we're well into profit. This is a killer play already, guys. Absolutely killer play. And at this point, we're just looking for highs, just new highs. We're currently up 25 points. Don't get much better than that, guys. I told you the patience would pay, guys. I told you. And Jaja, I know you got tapped in that play with me. So, guys, what would you do? What are you thinking? Do we take the profit since we're at a known resistance level? Do we put stop loss at break even? Or do we just watch and let it ride? What are we doing? You were looking for the short? Ah, nah, Jaja. Get out of here. I thought we were on the same team. But I want to hear your thoughts, guys. What would you do in this situation? Are you going break even? Are you taking profit? Are you adding? Very wiki up there. One break. Yeah, we need this breakout. Me personally, I take profit, but in general, I think the right thing to do is move your stop as it goes. Yeah. Right here, though, I mean, I guess you could move it to 120. That's not much breathing room for NQ. Did we touch highs? Ooh, damn close to highs, guys. This was a killer play. Ooh, okay. Well, there's high day. I don't know what that was, but I'm going to assume that was some kind of headline because that was like a point 0.2 seconds. But absolute banger of a play, guys. We're cooking right now. 30 points. What do I say about 30 points, guys? 30 points pays the bills. 30 points pays the bills. So I'm just gonna go BE and just see what happens. The play's complete. We got everything we wanted. Now let's be greedy and see if we get paid. This is where greed versus taking money comes into. Do you want to take the few $100s that we made in a couple of minutes, or do we want to be greedy and shoot for the moon? And just so we have some kind of target, let's see, where would my target be? 244.75 is my like ultimate target for the day if bulls want to go nuts. Am I saying we're gonna get there? No. That is my let her rip target. But we got the play. We got the play. Now let's see if we can just get the hell out of this zone. We closed above previous resistance above this 30 area. So now we want to see bulls hold this 30 area. And if bulls can hold the 30 area, you know, it's blue skies ahead, right? So now we're discovering new price. We're right back to all time highs again. If you guys feel like popping onto YouTube and throwing us a like, we would really appreciate it. But if you took profit at 130, 140, good job, guys. Yeah, the wicks on MNQ are much more violent than NQ. If you guys haven't realized that. And now this is the fun part of holding a trade. I mean it's the same instrument, but it's technically not the same trade. The volume is a lot different. That's basically how. So different amount of people trading it, different amount of contracts. That's why MNQ typically gets the more flash wicks than NQ, I'd say. There's like a rumor floating around that you should chart on NQ and execute on MNQ. I don't believe it. I only chart on MNQ, and I'm doing fine. Like, okay, let's check our entry was 110.75. I mean, dude, look at that. We bottom ticked that, by the way. Like, not even a point of drawdown. So, it hit 110.75. What did NQ do? I'm curious about this. Okay, so it did do the same thing. But Blasky is correct about the top wick on that, whatever that was. It's definitely interesting. I didn't believe it at first when somebody told me, but it's true. But it's generally accepted that you're supposed to chart on NQ and just execute on MNQ. But I'm a rebel. I'm gonna do whatever I want. But so we're currently sitting 25 points up in this trade. We're just looking to keep creating new highs. If once we get the next new high, I'll trail my stops up a little bit, and we'll just see if we can ride this like into lunch hour. See if we can just keep it going. Very simple play. We just had to wait, a half hour to get in. And what's that saying, guys? I'm gonna butcher it, but something about the market transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient. So we were the patient people on that side, and we took the impatient's liquidity. They were our liquidity on that trade. Because if you weren't patient and you just got in up here because you thought it was going to go higher, you were right, but you probably got stopped out. Meanwhile, we waited and we nailed this sucker. So I'm just I'm looking up the technical definition of why NQ is different than MNQ. NQ just has way more volume, so the moves are going to be cleaner. Um, MNQ less volume, so long, bigger wicks, more flash little up and down. MNQ typically has a slightly wider spread. It shouldn't matter for us. We're talking like a tick. Um, Basically, the big boys are playing NQ, and then we're playing the scraps. We have a bunch of mics playing NQ, and then a bunch of me's playing MNQ. That's the analogy. So NQ's driving, MNQ's following. Think about it that way. And then what pros do? Chart on NQ, execute on MNQ. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I would think you would have more slippage on the MNQ. If you're trading 50 Konzo, you're probably scaling in. I would assume. All right, where's price at? Okay, we're at 40, so we're up 30 points, guys. What is that? 200 bucks on 3 micros. Let's go, guys. That's a huge win for me. All right, we're gonna move our stops up. Stops are about 10 points in profit. Let's see if we can just keep riding this up. I'll personally always trade MNQ because I like the ability to scale out. I'd rather have 10. The commissions are a little bit higher, but I mean, if you're worrying about commissions, you're doing it wrong. I'd like to be able to scale out of positions. Like if I was in one mini right now, I couldn't scale out. I probably would have taken profit already. Granted, it would have been a lot more money, but that's the trade-off between NQ and MNQ. Is it Cinco de Mayo? It is, isn't it, guys? Tell I'm getting old. Anybody have a margarita in their hand already? Love it, guys, love it. I totally didn't even put two and two together. It is Cinco de Mayo. Looks like I'll be having some tacos today or something. Wait till noon. Yeah, like an adult, right? Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo, Makaram. I don't know. Maybe if you guys are nice enough, Makaram will give you a taco sale. Yeah, Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. It's they're just begging for it. All right, let's see if we can get new highs right here. Play is absolutely crushing it. We're up 35 points. This was the setup I was looking for going into this midday session. So I am very happy with how it played out. Now let's go through the longer time frames. See how we're looking. 4 hours, just there's zero reason to be bearish. So we're just new highs, new highs, new highs. It should be obvious to you guys. 1 hour, absolutely beautiful. Consolidated, push back out. Doesn't get much better than that. 30 minutes, This set the tone for this play. Remember how I told you? And guys, I purely drew this zone off of just this consolidation candle. Nothing special at all. It like takes 5 seconds to teach how to draw this box on this candle. When you see this setup, take the consolidation candle. That is your range you want to take entries on. And right smack dab in the middle was our entry. Textbook. So the 30 minutes set the tone for the play. Momentum slowing down, needed to cool down, push out. 15 minutes where it starts getting messy. This is where you start kind of second guessing yourself. Are we starting to go bearish? No, it's just a healthy pullback to support right here. Absolutely beautiful. Then we push back out, new highs. And then 5, this is where tilt comes in. You look at this and you're like, how the hell am I supposed to trade this? Where's the structure? What am I doing? And that's where traders mess up a lot of times. They forget to use all the time frames. Price is fractal, guys. Some time frames are going to look better than others. Some days, some time frames are going to work. Some time frames aren't going to work. You have to find out what time frame is going to work for what you're trading in that specific time. And in today, in this moment, the 30-minute is king. So price is slowing down, guys. We got the pop we wanted. Price is slowing. We're kind of leveling up, but we're not getting anything crazy right now. So this is where you decide, is this enough? And I can always get back in? Or am I going to be greedy? That's pretty much what we're watching for, guys. And I don't have a reason to sell. So we're just going to hold, see what happens. But I'll say it like a broken record, guys. 30 points, couple trades, 30 points, couple 30-pointers a day, and you are set, literally. That's 5 micros on 30 points. That's $300. So you do 2 of those, that's $600 in a day. That is amazing money for clicking a couple buttons for a few minutes. If we break 130, I'm just going to take it. All right, we got about 5 minutes until lunch hour kicks in. I'm really hoping we don't just go completely sideways after this. Realistically, we still haven't moved. We just happen to get in on the perfect pullback. But yeah, let me know if you took the trade with me. Okay, going short. Not a bad area, honestly. Trump speaking again? Oh man. Yeah, well. Now that I know Trump's talking, I kind of want to just take this, to be honest with you. General rule of thumb: if you're in profit and you're comfortable with the amount of money, and Trump is talking, it's never a bad idea to just lock it in. You know what? Let's just go ahead and lock this in. We can always re-enter. I'm still looking at this 120 level, guys. So, good play to start the session, y'all. Very happy with that. Easy money, guys. Easy money. You know what? Speaking of Taco Tuesday, guys, there's a new food truck that just started posting up right outside my building, and I think today's the day. Today's the day we try it. Remember, guys, we do have a PNL section in the Discord, so you guys are making some money with us. Light it up. Let people know that Mike is making 10 grand every play. Let them know you're making some money with me. Let's pack this room, guys. Saying he stopped 7 wars. If I remember correctly, there wasn't supposed to be any new wars. But, you know, I just sit here and click buttons. What do I know? While we're waiting for the next trade, any basketball fans out here? There was some amazing basketball on last night. All right, well, right back to 120. So we would have gotten stopped out. So I think that was good profit taking. And now look at this. This is 45 minutes of consolidation. So I mean, I don't want to say we got lucky, but we hit the best play of the hour. So that's always good to know. If you were short, there's your target. I wouldn't be too greedy. I got massacred in one eval this morning shorting. Yeah. Bears have been getting wrecked at open lately. I mean, yesterday we had that news sell-off, but tough to be a bear if you're doing anything with scalping in this market, guys. Incredibly tough. And 1K drawdown goes away really, really fast if you're shorting with some size. Especially you get caught in a 100-point candle. You know, I know a lot of people want the short. They think the market can't get any higher, but market doesn't make sense sometimes. Just ride the wave, guys. If we're going up, we're going up. Just take the money. I don't care why the market is doing what it's doing. I just want to catch a little bit of a trend, make my money, and live to fight another day. That's all I care about. Okay, looks like Trump is done speaking. Okay, so Trump was talking about Project Freedom. Talking about oil. Yeah, a lot of noise right now, guys. A lot of noise. Yeah, what did you do? I was looking at that. Oh, just fire emojis? Stop spamming, Jaja. You are number one on YouTube, though. Good job. Somebody's got to be number one, right? Might as well be you. Yeah, guys, this is a very boring price action right now. Typical of expansion. I mean, if we go back to the past couple days, every time we've had pretty much a massive expansion. Look at Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of consolidation after expansion. Yesterday, bulls reclaimed 1, 2, 3, 3 hours going into close. Now I'm hoping we don't get the same thing. Hoping we don't get the same thing today. Because if you guys think the price action is boring, I'm up here trying to trade it in front of you. So, but we'll find something. We'll find something. Just here to provide engagement. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And as always, thank you guys for hanging out. There's a lot of things you could be doing. I'm glad you decided to spend time with us here at Blue Sky. Is anybody trading the new orbit plans? Curious how you all liking them. And then just a reminder, today is Tuesday. Becky will be doing her lab after market close. Make sure you tune in. She's got some great advice on the psychology side of trading, which I think is the most important part of trading. Well, I guess it's that easy to get number one, huh? That's hilarious. So all it takes is one message to get to number one. That's too funny. All right, so we're still stuck in this range, 120, 140, guys. That's our range. If you want to scalp it, scalp it. One 49, 150 is basically high a day. That last 30-minute candle did kind of break out, closed above the consolidation candle. So we're getting tighter and tighter, but we're still bullish. You know what? Let's go ahead and put an entry at 120. This is the range gonna stay here. Let's capitalize on it. Play a little bit smaller just because we're price is exhausted right now. And then I'm gonna layer at 110, 111 if we get, or 110 if we get down there. Actually, let's make it one. What was that? 110.75. Another potential entry is 130. Cut it. Took my money. Yeah, I mean, price is slow. It's boring, but still some opportunities out there. It's just so slow right now. Gonna look for a long. Yeah, I'm hoping I get a pullback here. We're in the meat of lunch hour now. It's gonna be slow. The only reason my old XFA is alive is because I don't trade it every day. Yeah, I mean you don't have to trade every day. Let's see. I don't think every day is. Some days are just not good days to trade, or you miss the move, or you know. That's the great part about day trading, especially the futures market. Is I mean we got 23 hours a day we can trade. So if you miss a day, like I used to go on vacation and I could not stop looking at the charts. Last vacation I went on, I didn't look at the charts for the whole time I was there, and it was amazing actually. Came back ready to kill the market. Yeah, vodka. It's a tough environment to trade when these random news scandals come out. I feel you, but the show must go on. All you can do is just have your risk management and just trade. Don't be scared. Trade your setups. There's not much else you can do. You're not going to win every time. What is MU at, Jaja? I'm curious. You had it at $74. Oh my god, this thing is on a heater. Wow, I have not looked at this chart in a while. I remember we talked about it a couple of months ago. Oh my god. That's that's actually crazy how much this is ripped. All I can do is cry that I didn't yell into mic. Yeah, March lows. No kidding, right? Imagine doing some leap options on that thing, like 6 months out. Oh my god, they're probably dirt cheap. I remember a long time ago when I first was discovering investing, I wanted to get an AMD at $2, and my friend told me it was a terrible idea. I'll never forgive him. All right, there's a new all-time high, guys. Um, I kind of want to chase this, but it's gonna come back. Never expected this to rip all the war was not over. I mean, I think once you realize there's always a war going on, you start to realize that the stock market is kind of not real life. Hey Yaz, how you doing? I'm doing well. Good to have you in here. You got to remember the market is basically representing the 1%, if not top 5.5%. It's not real life. It's not real life. Yeah, it's all fugazi. Exactly, Nacho. I mean, did I think when we hit 23K and whenever that was a couple months ago, that we'd be near 30K right now? No, but here I am taking longs every damn day until the market gives me a reason not to. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I wait till positive news from Iran comes out. If there's a ceasefire announced, this thing is gonna rip. It's just gonna go. It's just not. It's gonna go crazy. We're doing this while there's tensions. I don't think it's priced in. I think I think the market is kind of pricing in the war ending at some point. But there's going to be a crazy jump when the announcement comes out. Is this real and the economy is doing great or what? If you looked at earnings last week, yes, the economy is doing amazing. Google through the roof. Earning season has been insane so far. Now, does that mean normal people are doing well? That doesn't matter for the market. That's a whole different story. Fed bar is speaking in 14 minutes. Okay, well maybe I'll get a pullback then. You can't long this at 5 points from all time highs. I mean you can, but I'm not going to. I need to see a pullback. All right, slight pullback. Let's see if we can get wicked in down here. U.S. foreclosure activity in early 26 reached a 6-year high. I'm going to assume that's people that bought when interest rates were peaking. Price is crawling right now, guys. Unfortunately there's really not much to do in this little area yet. We got to come back to the area of interest before we can do anything. If you want to be risk on or risk off, I mean, the 30 area is your entry if you want to be risky. Yeah, 130 is holding like a champ. a good point. Yeah, there's a lot of companies laying people off. I know Oracle laid off like 30% of their workforce. I think Meta laid off 10%, but they're just dumping money into AI. Um, hmm. This is such a tight range, guys. Such a tight range. Realistically, we've been chopping for over an hour since I got on, basically. Unfortunately, the midday session is not for the impatient. I will say that. I remember back in my earlier trading days, this is the time of day I would blow my accounts the most. I would just, I'd go long, short in a 10 point range with way too much size and just get wrecked. That's me, man. Yeah, it happens, you know. I think everybody goes through it. And that was before the lockout. There was no lockout features back then. I love the lockout feature though. It's saved plenty of accounts for me. That's for sure. I lock myself out 20 minutes later. I'm like, oh look, a setup. Click the button. Market order rejected, and you know what? I would have ended up losing that trade. Last 4 months, I got wrecked trading Power Hour more than anything. So I have an opinion on Power Hour. If I'm red, I don't trade Power Hour, and if I'm green, I'll only risk a certain percent of profits in Power Hour. For me, I like to call Power Hour gas money hour. I'm trading small. I'm trying to make that extra 50, extra $100, extra $150. Because you know what? If you do the math and you make an extra $50 a day, that's $250 a week. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that money adds up so quickly. That's an extra payout a week, you know, extra vacation every couple of months. That money adds up fast. And then sometimes you catch a trender in Power Hour and, you know, you double your stack for the day. But Bach, I think a lot of people stop at 11. I mean, there's a reason Mike stops at 11. That's when volume starts to die down. London market's closing, and you know the lunchtime chop starts. My favorite times to trade are, I'd say 9:45 to probably 11:30, and then about 2 to 3:15. That's a sweet spot for me. Volume's nice. You can catch a trend, but there's always opportunity. 9:30, 11:30. Yeah, yeah. That's most people's sweet spot. I don't like to trade the just straight up open unless I'm already in a play. But that's how you get some moves ready to open for sure. When I stick to hours, I tend not to overtrade. Then I don't tilt, and then I won't blow accounts. It's funny how that works, right? Sticking to some rules will keep your account alive longer. Need 3K to break even on the year. Well, maybe 15. Yeah, you know what though? I will tell you how fast the money starts adding up once it really clicks. I've seen people that were in the hole a lot, like 30, 40, 50K, and you can make that back trading once you really get it. And be thankful we have places like Blue Sky where you don't have to put 25 grand into your portfolio to try to trade. Because oh wow, I just looked at the chart. We got filled on both. I don't know what just happened. We need to get over 20 real quick. I was not paying attention to the chart right there. We're gonna have to cut under 100 basically. We'll see if this works out. Was there news? That was a pretty aggressive drop. No, just exhausted price. That was a quick drop. Okay, we rejected 20. I really want to see a push out of there. If we break under 100, we're probably going to run to that 50 level. That was hilarious. I literally was just looking something up, and then boom, I'm down. So there's a candle closure under our 20 level. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not saying the play's dead, but I would have liked to see that candle close above 20. We might have to start putting our bear vision on if this gets stopped out. We shall see, guys. We shall see. All eyes on a push past 20. Can't you do it, guys? Can't you do it? Not right now. That was a rejection right off of 20. Oh yeah, the Fed speaker. That's a good point. Okay, 20 rejection right back to our 110 level. Yeah, looks like we're gonna lose it. Looks like we're gonna lose it, guys. Um, might have to cut this. We'll see. Little 1 minute bear flag right to 120, push us down. I'll hold till 100. This looks like it wants some downside though. Remember, Mike said this 110 level is a big pivot, and when he calls out a level, listen. Yeah, if we lose 100, I think we run towards that level. The 50 level you just mentioned. Looks like we got all time frame closures under the 20. See if this candle will flip green or not. $20 just needs to get out of the way. That's it's a couple rejections already. A little concerning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rejections off of 20. They're on now? Okay. Always love being in a trade when a Fed speaker goes on. About his future and regulations. Okay. I'd love a last push on this 5-minute candle. At least close above 110. Under 110, we might just cut. Gonna close right at it, huh? Keep me in. Okay. Didn't close under it. Not a strong close by any means, but we're still in. Breaking a lot of rules currently in a short from 127. Tight range, guys. Really tight range. If you ever catch yourself breaking your rules and you notice it, take a step back. Really, really look at what you're doing and see if you're gonna start spiraling, guys. All right, here's 20 again. See if we can push out. Okay, there we go. Let's push past 20. There we go. There we go, guys. Let's see if we can get to 30. All right, that is good enough for me. I'm gonna take that. Quick 150 bucks. So we are sitting up nicely for the session. Currently up around 450. 2 trades, light size, $450. And if you guys don't think that's a lot of money, let me tell you why you're wrong. We're gonna break this down like it's your salary. So we're gonna just ballpark 250 trading days per year. 450 times 250. Now you're not gonna make that every day. You might have some bigger days. You might have some smaller days, but that's $112,000 a year. Think about it that way. Put it in perspective. And we have been on the charts for an hour and a half. So put that into perspective as well. 1 to 2 hours a day, 4 or 500 bucks a day, 6 figures. That blew my mind when I first started going down that rabbit hole. Absolutely blew my mind. You know what, guys? I think Bakaram listened when I mentioned a flash sale. that's uh, that's a solid $55 off, guys. Code 55 flash sale ends tonight. Propel plans, orbit plans. Orbit plans are the new ones. You can pass the eval in one day. And then propel, they used to be called the premium plans. Those are the one-time payment plans. Yeah, breezy, right? 450 does seem like a lot, and then you start making what Steve does, and then you just yeah, listen to the robot. All right, I'm glad we took profit up here at around 130. That was a solid little scalp. Um, price is gonna figure out which side it wants to go on. Breaks under the box, we go short. Simple as that. Let the box tell us what to do. Everybody making some money this morning? All right, looks like she wants to lose it. But I will not go short until we close under here. No chance for me. All right, here's that 100 level. See if bulls want to hold. There you go. Nice short. Nice short vodka. All right. Here's level of support bulls really need to hold. Really need to hold this. But remember, guys, zoom out. 30-minute chart. We're in the chop area. This is it. All right. See if she wants to lose it. Doesn't look like she wants to go anywhere. Yeah, we'll see if NQ wants to lose the floor here. Nice play. Good job. Yeah, we couldn't close above that 20 level, guys. That was a small signal to go short. There you go, Chubbs. Nice gains. Nice gains. Remember, guys, we have the P&L channel if you want to post it there. Definitely love it if y'all started posting there. All right, Bulls holding on for dear life. I'm thinking about flipping to the bear side here. Not convinced yet, but I'm thinking about it. 20 minutes left in the lunch hour. It has been a very boring session until about the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You guys hear the news that GameStop is trying to buy eBay? I saw that yesterday. That I was not expecting that. Stream should be back up. Sorry about that. All right, I'm tempted to short this 110. It's really really enticing, but I don't know. I'm a little hesitant right now. Still bullish on the longer time frames. Can you guys see this? See the stream? Okay, cool. I saw some GameStop news come across my my other browser. Never in a million years did I think I'd read a headline saying GameStop is trying to buy eBay. Yeah, yeah. He listened to us talking about a flash sale for Taco Tuesday. That's awesome. Props to Makaram. So good time to try out these orbit plans if you haven't yet. One day to pass, guys. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. All right, Bulls are holding on. Bulls are holding on to this 95 to 100 level. Remember, guys, that 90 level is where we kind of wanted to go long earlier. And did it? I don't know. We would have missed by a point. But yeah, the promo, if you didn't hear me the first time, is Cinco de Mayo flash sale, $55 off all Propel and Orbit plans today only. So if you've been waiting to try the Orbit plans, here is your chance. Yeah, I don't want any part of this price action inside this rectangle. All right, right back to 120. So Bulls held that 100 level, guys. It's pretty big. You know, if we reclaim that 100 level, we might be able to take another long. Be a nice little reversal setup. All right, there it is. Let's see if we can take a long. Wait for this candle to close. Just try to hopping around that 20 area. Keep in mind there, I think the Fed guy's still speaking, so. Glad you cut. Yeah. Yep. I just can't flip bearish until the market gives me a reason to. Alright, take it easy, vodka. Alright, let's see if we get tapped in here, guys. Hopefully y'all are nice and green if you've been hanging out with us. Blew my accounts thanks to, yeah, I mean, stop inversing then. I'd love to have Mike streaming all day, RQ. I'd all be rich. Did he catch longs at open? I didn't catch the opening bell with him. I love it. I'm gonna. He probably got in around like 980 or 990, knowing him. Kept scalping. Yeah, scalping with 8 minis, man, that money adds up so fast if you get some killer entries. Oh man, I should have taken the 120. Let's see. We'll see if we get tapped in. Damn, 4K with Mike, killer. Is that with like 1 mini per trade? One to two, nice, killer PNL RQ. There you go, tattle on RQ to Becky saying he's breaking his rules. Looks like Nvidia flipped red. All indices still green. I was gonna say, Breezy. I don't think you'd be sitting on Discord if you had a $2 million day. Oh, we got tapped. Nice. Good reaction. See if we can push past 28. Get 30. Been doing micros, start with 1 or 2 in DCAN. Yeah, that's a good strategy, man. I should probably just be taking the 10 points right now that they're handing out. This range is it's pretty tight, but see if we get the little push out. Yeah, I know a big time trader Chubbs who does that. He calls it layering, layering into the play. All right, come on, give us this push past 28. It'll be smooth sailing to about 40 most likely. Oh, don't talk about lunch. You're gonna make me hungry. Yeah, I mean that 820 reclaim last night was killer. Right here. Once we got over that, it was game over. Looks like we flipped red. Yeah, I did see your entry. Yep. It's the beauty about trading RQ. Tons of ways to make money. No right way. There's wrong ways, but there's no one right way. All right, come on, push us out. Coming up to the hourly close. What does the hourly candle look like? Got a nice buying wick. All right, approaching 128 TP1, guys. There we go. Nailed it. Let's just go ahead and take that. I'm not messing around during lunch hour with the hourly about to close. All right, that was 100 bucks in 2 3 minutes, guys. Light sizing, TP1 hit. I'm all for just taking it. I saw so many people in shorts at open when everything was pointing up, just because people felt, yeah. I think everybody has to learn the hard way of it. It can't go up any. Oh man, paper hand that one. You always think it can't go up anymore. It can't go up anymore. It can't go up anymore. Well, let me tell you, it can, and it's been doing it for quite a while now. Yeah, paper hands, but you know what? We're up like 500 plus bucks on the session. I'm very happy with this lunch hour. And if you traded with Mike this morning, you got to be up huge. Damn, this is probably gonna run to 140. Everybody wave bye bye to my longs. I think we've navigated this area very well though. There hasn't been an insane amount of opportunities, but we've done well. And this hourly candle is gonna give me kind of a bullish close if it stays where it is. But you know what? You're always gonna paper hand stuff. It is what it is. As long as you're green, that's all that matters. Everybody still awake out there? You guys napping on me? Jaja, you're still here? All right, all right. What's up, Eric? How you doing, bro? Done for the day unless you see a rug. Yeah, that's kind of. I kind of want to see a nice rug so I can go long again. Pulling my orders for her queue. Did we end up hitting 140? No, we did not get 140. Interesting. Had to go to my actual job. Yeah, damn work, right, guys? I don't know why they don't just pay you to let you trade all day. Almost tempted to hop back in. What the hourly close as? Ooh, look at that doji on the hourly. Wow, that's what we just traded, guys. We just traded this doji candle. Lose money at work? Yeah. Yep. It is nice to have guaranteed money though. Don't forget about that. I will say trading as full time as your only source of income, it gets stressful and it's boring. Honestly, I remember when I was doing it, I'd work for an hour and a half in the morning, and then I'm like, what the hell do I do all day? Oh, you got mornings off Monday through Thursday. That's what's up. Everybody sends their resume to him in the DM. Y'all hiring? Are you still playing AMD today? Oh, good stuff. like that 120 long would have worked out. Too many fights at the Pokemon vending machines. Interesting. Coinbase. Oh wow, that's a lot. 14% layoff. That's crazy. Smaller teams, yeah. AI. I'm telling you guys, they're just trimming the fat, bringing in AI. It's funny. I have a friend that's a coder, and he he just tells me he's basically training AI to take his job from him. Just watch the whole video on it. Yeah, it's probably depressing. AI native talent who can manage fleets of agents. Yep. One person teams, engineer, designer, and product manager all in one role. Price is slow, guys. Very, very slow. I think we're what, 3 for 3? Solid day. See if we can maybe get one or two more in. What do we think? Should we slap the same long again for like the fourth time? Yeah, my wife's a nurse. She's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be fine. If there are any nurses in here, happy Nurses Week. Wow, look at this. Look at this consolidation after the breakout this morning. 30, 62. Going on 3 hours. I'm not convinced about a long right now. Tough chart to trade, guys. If you're green trading this with me, congrats. All right. Well, I'm glad we didn't take that long. At this point, I kind of wanted to see if we're going to break the 100 level. Coach Breezy, my AI also thinks I'm an idiot, so we're on the same page. I know for a fact when it says "great question," it actually means "are you stupid?" Literally. I really wish this price action was more exciting, guys, but this is a straight up barcode. It's about coffee time for me. I'll tell you that. Let's see. Any news come out? I feel like we gotta check this every like 10 minutes. Nope. Nothing. Nothing yet. Yeah, man. All the coaches have been killing it this week. It's only Tuesday, but killer days all around. Jaja, I feel like every time you say that, it comes like within 10 minutes. If you guys are listening, Jaja said no news bombs yet today, and we're gonna get one shortly now. So blame him. Blame him if you're in a trade and you get stopped out. This is me and a few friends have a saying. This is PA that this tells you to go touch some grass. Touch grass, PA. Oh yeah, was it you, Jaja, who made like 4 grand yesterday on that short? Was it? I think that was you, wasn't it? Killer. 3K. 3K off one play. Insane. We kind of have an imbalance here. I just noticed this. Right there. Kind of lines up with that 90 level. That's hilarious, Jaja. What time was that at? 10 something? That was indeed not the top. Ripped like 300 points since then. Man, this 110 level is just killing it. We're just so sandwiched right now. All right, I am gonna grab a cup of coffee. I will be right back. Right back. Nice little pump. Wow. Windmills cause COVID. All right, I really want to get one more trade in, guys. Let's just slap 120. Structure's there. 125 to 120 is a entry area. $127, please. Miss my entry. Yeah, I think that's the high end of my entry, and I'm gonna take the low end. Blasky the Great, 1 millisecond hold time. That's hilarious. I don't hold trades, I tap them. That is too funny. Alright, not much to do besides see if this entry gets tapped, guys. No new price action, no new nothing. We've been stuck in the same range for 3.5 hours. These are one of those sessions, if you miss the morning and you're still profitable trading this, basically the session we're in, you're doing a great job. This is some of the harder price action to trade. Yeah, I mean, yeah, buy the dips for sure. I'm just talking about the barcode. This is so ugly, unless you're just scalping. All right, well there's your 127 scrubs. Oh, you were short. Ah, that makes more sense. What, you short 40? Ballsy, yeah, ballsy move for sure. 8 points. That's like a sneeze for NQ. But 8 points adds up if you do it enough times. I'll tell you that. Tap us in, please. Well, let's see if it's gonna tap us in or not. About 30 minutes left in the hour. Takes my money's and ruined. Later, Breezy. Justin's stuck in a range. It is torture, but I mean, we still milk the market for some cash today, though, so I'm all good. If you're still here with me, thanks for hanging out. Hasn't been the most exciting session, but very green session, either way. Thinking about just getting in small with a 130 entry. This looks like a buy setup. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a little smaller on this one. Around 130. Israeli officials, Iran strikes on UAE were warning shots. Strikes meant to demonstrate capabilities to US. Okay. What a headline. Nah, I don't think that's a news bomb. Gonna need some kind of news to get us out of here, though. This is, bleh. Actually, this is a strong 30-minute close. Finally broke structure. Took 4 hours. Remember, my ridiculously bullish target is 244 for the day. That we would need a news bomb for, I think. All right, there's our bullish close. Let's see if we can get a play in this last half hour of the hour. Come on down and fill us. The high day is 155. Come on down and tap us in. What's everybody eating for lunch? I'm getting hungry. Ooh, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while. That sounds delicious. 7 tortilla chips and a cup of coffee? Sounds about right. Jimmy D's. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have some tacos for dinner. It's Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. It'd be a crime not to, guys. Surprised this hasn't filled us yet. Come on. Come on, market. Pick us up. Come on. Just pick us up already. Can't move the entry up until we break high day. Long MGC. Let's take a look at gold. Let's gold got going on. VWAP bounce. Yeah, see that. Might be finding a base. Iran targeted twice during negotiations. We are witnessing military mobilization and threats. America's demand from Iran is impossible and unattainable. Okay, well, zero market reaction from that. That's interesting. Iran sets up new body to manage vessel transit through the strait. A lot of noise again today, but no reaction. I think Matt kind of said it right yesterday. The market's just, it's not even worried about these little headlines anymore. Look how flat this is. This is crazy. Make the candles bigger so it looks like it's actually moving. I'm gonna bump this entry up like 2 points. Iran's president prepared to settle disputes with the Islamic countries of the region, not the other ones. Calling it for the day. Time for margaritas. That's what's up, man. Good stuff. Have one for me. Take an Uber. Waiting for you to say that, Steve. I was waiting. That's what I was saying earlier, Scrubs. I logged on and realized the date. I was like, is it Cinco de Mayo and it's Tuesday? Universe is just asking for it. If you guys didn't see, there's a Cinco de Mayo flash sale. Um, the code is. Make sure I don't say the wrong thing. Code is 5555 for $55 off Propel and Orbit plans. Ends today. So killer sale. Thanks for Makaram for hooking us up. What did I do, RQ? Feel like you're yelling at me with all capitals. Oh, that was so funny telling people the code was Justin the other day, but it had nothing to do with me. Yeah, we're getting some volume in. I don't know if I'm gonna get picked up. We're looking to break highs. Even if we don't get this trade, it's been boring, but it's been a killer session overall. Then we'll have a little break. Becky and Matt will come in for Power Hour, and then Becky's Lab right after. Can the market push us out? Does it have the steam? Can we get out? Looks kind of bullish, but oh man, that's clean. I'm really looking for a pullback to this 125 area I originally had, guys. That would be killer. I feel like I need to go down to like the 1 minute time frame to get a trade going. Come on, NQ. Give us a little pullback. Let us get in. Come on. Got about 10 minutes left in the hour. Oh, we might get a high day push here. Wish we would have gotten filled. That would have been nice. Come on, give me something. Ugh, I hope we can get something in, guys. Oh, wow. There's a little pump. All right. Last chance for a play. Around 150, we're going to see if we can get a slight pullback and just blast off, guys, into the end of the hour. Yep, we clearly broke out now. She's just ripping now. Come on. I don't think we're gonna get this. Yeah, yeah, Gabbard, take one for the team. Mark it in long so I can get a pullback. I really appreciate that. Take one for the team. Oh, you're in? Nice. All right, come on. Sacrifice, yeah, right. No pullbacks, guys. No pullbacks. Yeah, Nvidia's. I haven't looked at the chart, but percentage just looks flat. Oh yeah, it's gross. Ooh, Apple got the breakout. Oh, that's such a clean buy side model. Wow. Leroy that I haven't heard that in a while. Nacho, I had a hunter back in my day. I almost thought about picking that game up again, but that took way too much of my time up. I wonder if my old character's still out on the internet somewhere. Sent on some cloud. Alright, guys, couple minutes till the end of the hour. I do not think we're gonna get filled on this. Maybe on the hourly open, but that stinks. Would have been a nice play to end in the session. Let's see. Let's see if we get a pullback on this hourly close. It's gonna be a bull. It's a bullish hourly candle. I'll tell you that. If you want to set an alert, I like 125 for a long. Shorts under 100. See if this does anything. Nope, not gonna get it. All right, well that's gonna be it for me, team. If you made some money, post in P&L. Be great for everybody to see. Take a break. Becky and Matt will be back at. Wait, did news just come out? Hold on. Hold on, you're keeping me here. Alright, now you're just messing with me. That's it. I'm going to cancel this order. Keep an eye on the 125 area, guys. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But Coach Matt and Coach Becky will be back at 3. And then Becky will have her lab at 4. So make sure you catch both of those. And Cinco de Mayo flash sale, $55 off Orbit and Propel plans. Go ahead and take advantage of that. Eat some tacos, have some margaritas, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging.